Hello, everybody. I'm not late. You are. I'm not. I just had that podcast that took longer. And I'm a little annoyed at something. So. Oh, the ad started already. Oh, I thought it already started. That's why I was like, oh, I'll start now. So I'm looking at... Did it restart already? No. 10:28. Oh, that was last night. That's right. When I was tasting things. I'm gonna open this up. So I am getting the so I did a bunch of work last night till like 1 a.m. To work on the bitrate issue that I kept complaining about on every stream. Because, you know, let's not do that. And I'm just very, very, very annoyed because there was a whole lot of things done to improve. Is there anything on the screen that is bad to show? Nope. Think so? Okay. We'll get into stuff and we'll see if bad things happen. But I wanted to kind of just show you, like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this. We'll do this stuff, which would be really cool. But the thing, really quickly, just want to make sure there's no issue with me showing this. I don't think so. And if so, oops. So this is my screen when I'm like streaming, okay? It's like really hard to tell. Okay. But this red, this red bar should be green. Notice that it's not, it's freaking red. Like, but I have really good internet. That's not the issue. There was like some network stuff I had to fix on my drivers. And it was like, certainly this was going to be better. And I actually normally hide all this stuff other than like when the next pre-rolls like would happen. So I need to make sure enough ads run. That should be automatic. So as long as like all the pre-roll, all I care about is that pre-rolls are off. Honestly, that's all I care about. And I watch how long the session time is. And that's it. And so if the session, so this is what has happened a few times. This is what's made me angry, is I'll be streaming for like an hour or two or whatever. And I'll see this, and then I will see this turn to 0 and then restart counting, which means the stream dropped. And usually it's because this is red and there's an issue. I did a bunch of stuff that supposedly like fixed it. And all my testing last night was like, yeah, you're golden, buddy. Mm. Okay, so there's a log file I've also been reading that's like, there's no RTMP, which is the stream errors. The packets are still sending, but the buffer empties slower than expected, which Twitch uses flag as unstable bitrate. We could reduce the bitrate a little bit. ATM has restream. I think it did. I'll have to look at that as another option, but I'm going to see about reducing the bitrate and see if that, I'm going to reduce it a little bit for both Twitch and YouTube. So let's hope there's no issues with the stream. So that. See if I do it here. Theoretically, it'll work just fine. Really just seeing if this light was, if it's gonna turn green or not. I also don't know if it like changed or not. So I'm gonna watch this on the side, but we're gonna get into this and we'll see what happens. It doesn't like, it's not like losing anything, which is nice. I think the stream is probably more stable than it's ever been. We've dropped 0 frames. So it's better. Kinda. Hey. All right. So I actually am only going to stream for a little bit tonight. I do have to work, and it's been a long day. But this is me fulfilling my promise. Every single day we're streaming. I've got some cool stuff from asset stuff that comes in. It's coming in. And it's coming together. It's looking good. I can't wait to show that when it's all done. And I figured maybe it's time we did a little bit of research on the menus. I have some ideas of what I want it to do. And I figure we could just kind of do some of that using this amazing website. If you've never used it, Game UI Database is a wonderful place to go look at UIs and determine if, you know, get inspiration, find out what kind of UI you want to use, be inspired by another UI, look at how other things did it without having to go and purchase the game and see it for yourself, unless you want to see the animations. I don't think they do animations really here. And they just recently added, as far as I know, added a night mode, so it doesn't flashbang you. All right. I think one of the things I wanted to go, we'll just go with title screens. And you can search on the side here, And you're kind of like, okay, let's look at title screens. And then maybe you want to go and say, I want just platformer, roguelike, shooter, strategy. We can go with music and rhythm. Trying to see if there's any of these that kind of fits our aesthetic. Cadence of Hyrule. Huh. Like, look at this one. That's pretty nice. It's a 3D, but it has that same space vibe, right? I'm gonna copy that image. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna paste it in my little thing here. And I'm gonna put, instead of just the spine of the game, I'm gonna say UI inspirations. And we can come up with our own UI after we get inspired. I already have like an idea of what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna see if I can find those things and then see what fits. Hey, it's green. I just dropped it just a little bit. Yeah. What if I brought that back up to 5,800 if it's okay? I'm curious to see where the limit is, but this might be good. We'll see. That's the other reason I wanted to like stream also, was to see if this worked. If I rush. Ooh, this is fancy. I like that. Granted, these are title screens, so it's not everything. Persona 4. Persona 5. Very colorful. Ooh, trombone jam. Yeah, so you got like the different styles here. We'd also be remiss not to add our own just shapes and beats and geometry wars to this. Ooh, I do like the way this is. Was it unbeatable? Like, this is part of the style that I like. And I like, so it's like a take on the shapes. And so then we can even change the genre from just music and rhythm. And we can go retro. Backbone. I remember when this was called something else. I did a whole review on it. I do like the way this is. Oh, cool! They added animations. Oh, this site is leveled up. Holy shit! Look at that. That is freaking awesome. This game, I love this game. Copy video address. Does that work here if I do that? And we get music. That is awesome. Oh, it doesn't stay muted. That's interesting. Goodies. Gaudies. Battle sheep. Game over. Look at that. Broforce. Now, ooh, look at this. I love Celeste as well. I don't. Yeah, this actually feels closer to the art style. Not like I'm getting, but it's like more stylized. It's exaggerated, but it's also there's a lot of things I like from this that I'm like, ooh, I like that. But, and the other thing to remember is not, we're not copying. Ooh, I like this too. Like, I love the way this is done. What is this game? Cobalt Core? What is Cobalt Core? I like it. Comic Zone? I remember growing up on this game. I love this game. Date myself there. Ugh. Gives me chills just thinking about that game. How many actually played this game? Diablo, and then like Diablo 2. Oh. God damn. I might post this in this goal. General. Yeah, copy that, but all those other demons, haiku, killer instinct. Oh my god, Kirby's Dream Course. All right, I think this is pop these in here. But like, I was thinking about Mega Man, like their UI and how it does this like triangle thing. And there's something like it's not arcade, but there's like digital, like maybe it's like the triangle, but I think it's Mega Man. There's like different versions of it that I was thinking of, and I was like, man. Oh yeah, I was playing this game earlier too. This game's good. Not earlier, but like, I came out visit earlier, and I realized I played this game over a year ago for looking at the journal style for my last game. Jeez Louise. Metroid Fusion. I like the like space vibe. We're looking for space games. We're looking for what gives us that arcadey feeling. And with the rhythm. Like this one, I'm gonna say like high match and mid match. It could be like low match. That could be in between. This is like a low match, mid match, and like super low. But like this one is really cool. I like that style. The new Ninja Gaiden game is actually pretty sweet. I love it. Odious Pokemon Red version. Oh. And pixel art can be really good. And I think my game is actually shifting away from pixel art and more into like the stylized drawing style. It's cool. Box 2. Ooh, Star Ocean. Holy moly. This also gives me good vibes for it. Hold on. Star Ocean. I like the planet. I like this. But if you do not know of Game UI Database, it's GameUIDatabase.com. It is the best place to do UI reviews. Look up existing UI, see how things are put together, be inspired. And it's not about copying, it's about finding what inspires you. Like, this is cool. I like, they did such a good job. Messenger. Such a good game. Menu. Look at that. Nice transition. I like the vibe of it, but I'm gonna put it like with this one. Like I think it's in there, but I don't think it's like close at all. Like it's not like a high match, it's a low match. This I'm not gonna copy this because I already have this, like it's like the sphere with the space, because that already is Star Ocean. But that's like the style like not style, but inspiration I'm seeing. But then I'm looking for you know. Oh man. This is my favorite game. My favorite Zelda game, by the way. Like, I love this Zelda. Ooh, flashbang. Super UFO fighter. It's cute. Alright. Let's go find... Let's get off of the retro. I'll go, is it cartoon? Dang, that's an intense menu. Huh. I don't think this is... I don't think this fits. Did I miss space? There's fantasy. Futuristic. Redacted. Ace Combat. Planetfall. Alien. You know what's funny? Alien Isolation. Whoa. And RimWorld have the same menu. At least when I think of Alien Isolation, I think of RimWorld's like menu. Because it's like, it's very similar to me. Anthem. I remember when that game died. How we're doing bitrate? Bitrate is looking good. Looking good. Hey, look, Cobalt Core's back. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, but it's good. We're good. Dead Star. Dead Space. Very same vibe. I'm looking for a menu style that I might not find in this format. Although this is cool. I still think it fits like maybe here, but it has that same shape. Like anything that plays on simple shapes is a big thing, and then has space. Hey, look, it's calling to me. Ooh, some of the Mega Mans. Yeah, so like, I do like the shape. This is like 11, but there's like another one. Like, look, 5, 6, 7, and 11. Like, I want. Where's the other Mega Mans? Metroid. Neon Abyss. Oof. Soulstorm. Hey, look. See, so and then here's the other thing. You don't want to make one that's exact like, oh, this game, which I don't. There's no title page, and then Alien Isolation, RimWorld. Like, you don't want it to just follow its observation. And there's of course No Man's Sky, which is literally the title and space. Super easy. Not easy, but like simple. Phoenix Out. Planet, space, sun, creeping doom. Shooter, Ultimate Proteus Prey. I love this style here, and it's kind of hard to tell, but there's also like a crosshatch like overlay, you know, it's like a chromatic aberration with the little, like what they're trying to do to get the like cross lines with a little bit of like glitch effect with their coloring, but I do like it. I do like it. It helps as part of the inspiration. Then we can build our own, and it'll be fun. So fun, in fact. Resident Evil, Remember Me. What's your favorite games? Any ones that like ain't going? I loved Ocarina of Time for Zelda, but I hated the camera. The camera stuff never worked the way it should. SSX. Yeah. Satisfaction. Like, this is a really well done menu. It's simple. Like, we don't need to be like groundbreaking. Hey, look, Starfield. Why is the menu over here? Okay, this game sucks, by the way. But it's literally the same with like Primroll. Like, an Alien Isolation. Oh my god, I loved this game. This and Peggle. Okay, so there's not as many in that one, but and sometimes you don't know what you're gonna find, so it's like just kind of look for it. Go look for low poly or 2D art. Kind of just see what you see. They don't have everything. Constable. Oh yeah, it's that like crime game. That was funny. Like supposed to be like a humorous one. Called the Lamb's good. Doesn't really fit our style though. I remember when the whole like Unity thing dropped and they were like, we're gonna leave. I think they moved. I think they did move away. But I can't remember precisely. Like, I don't know if it does or not, but like, this could easily be a beat that goes in circles and it like pulses. It goes boom, boom, or something. That'd be kind of cool, you know? Oop, no, I'll go back. Copy image. And then I'm gonna put this guy here-ish. And then be like, what if it was beating like a heartbeat with a song? And like a beat clock. The lines with different neon colors and pulsating in a circle. Pulsating, what is it? Lovers in a dangerous space-time? Lovers in a dangerous space-time? Menu. I just look at this. Does it have a video? Opening screen. I don't know what YouTube's going to show. Hold on. Okay. So I didn't get to see. I don't know what happens, but like the space kind of just like parallaxes in, or like has this idea that you're going forward, which is cool. Controls. Do like the pulsing. Percentage. I don't know if they'll do it, but back. That is really noisy. I don't know. I just look at this and wow, it's noisy. Look how clean this is. Got all like the hash that's done. Oh, I love that. I'm a sucker for good design, man. Checking in on the bit rate. Okay. Things looking pretty good. We can keep, looks like maybe we can keep it at 58. Now I'm curious, one of the things I noticed was that the lower bit rate made it harder, it like lowered the quality. But now that I upped it again, mute myself, which will probably make, okay, cool, I do get 1080p back into here. Sick. Okay, cool. So I didn't mean to distract you guys. I've been trying to make sure that I get all the that my streams have been good, which will mean I can stream for longer, which will be cool, regularly. That's cool. I like that style. Like, it's simple. It's got like a, I just like the simplicity. Sometimes you don't have to be crazy. Like, this is cool, but it's also like messy. But it is what it is what it is. Like, I mean, I have no menu, so I have nowhere like, mine's better. Mine. I don't have menus. Mine's obviously worse. But it's just cool to see the like designs. This is a really good. This is a good way to show like dread with the like night. It all kind of puts it together. Now, what I'm looking for, because I'm not just like aimlessly looking at menu screens. So the game that we're building, which you can see here, is it going to load? Whoa. We see here. Oh. I have to figure out why I can't shoot my bullets now. I don't know if I get hit. I think I broke the bullets. It's gonna be a bullet hell style. It's got this like neon. I'm doing some art stuff that'll be coming in soon, but I want, and I'm doing all the music. It's part of the, it's a rhythm game with mixing them together. But the idea is it's kind of like a training program, and so I want that vibe in. And so I'm trying to find like a menu that fits it. I thought it was like one of the Mega Mans, but there's also maybe some more retro ones I need to look at. But there's this, like, I want this stylized, futuristic, like interface style where you're like, I'm in a console and I'm starting a training program and I want to like beat all these enemies. Like, that's the intent behind it. Kind of like Metal Gear Solid's codec thing, where it like shows up. Also, there's, I'm trying to think of like what else it was. Maybe it's almost like Street Fighter's thing, but it's like a yellow. It's all the elements of yellow, but we can like turn it into neon. We can do it up, but I wanna see if I can find something like this. Gives me like some of that similar feeling in the vibes. Like, I'm gonna copy it and bring it in to our menus here, because I really like this stylized. Like, I love that stylized mixing with this futuristic, but this is almost too realistic. It's too real, other than the crazy starbase. This leans more into what I'm looking for. This is that stylized. This is more pixel, which we want to go more stylized. So we're like, and like, this is a perfect example right here with like stylized abstract, but anyone who's played hyperlapse knows it. It's not that. And then like, this is cool. Like, there's a lot of like concepts here that come together, and I love this idea of a beating clock style. Boop. And this is mainly because I started stream later. And, ooh, I like that. It's an interesting way of doing it. It's like a low match, I would say. So we'll put it over like here. So if you do not have like an inspiration board or like things to pull from, you absolutely should. And then you can like build the spine of how it goes. There's like, I want a vibrant UI that moves as you go through and kind of like experience it. Like you're activating it and moving through it and then you're like launching it. And that's the feeling I want. So let's see if I can find, let me see if I look for Mega Man. Yes, find Mega Man in all your results. Interesting. Starfighter. One result. Space. So game UI database is amazing for finding things, but doesn't mean you'll always find what you're looking for. How about simulation? 30 results. Cool. Oh, and the other cool part is it like looks for words in like OCRs, the images. So not only will it look for like tagging, but it'll like try to find those words in the game you're looking for. So sometimes it helps and sometimes it's actually kind of a pain. Top down UI style. Okay, let's see. Hand painted. It's pretty good. But this might lead us down. This might lead us astray. I might actually have to go to pixel art. Yeah, this might have been a bad move. Yeah. After. So I think it's too generic. So sometimes you could be leaning in and you're like, well, maybe. And sometimes you get lucky. You absolutely do. But I would say don't get stuck. Although this is an interesting, simple way to do it. Just mainly. And you have to like put the abstraction in there. All right, getting distracted, didn't distracted. Okay. Let's change it from ordinate vector. Pixel. Let's do pixel. Sometimes we get lucky. Hey, look, we got this alien isolation back. This isn't pixel, though. Oh. Animal Well. You know, I still haven't played Animal Well. I heard it's really good. Blasphemous. Again, we might be barking up the wrong tree. But sometimes it's I think it's in the pixel art style. When I think about it, I just need to add. We need to like mix it. So we got pixel art. We got everything in pixel art. And then glowing edges. And sometimes we strike out patterns and shape. UI style, we already did that. Top down, probably. Probably likely get the shoot 'em up. Yeah, let's see if is there a shoot 'em up? There's shooter. Is he flying? We might. Hyper meteor. Okay, I think we're kind of in the, like, cause that's this, which, I mean, I think that's fitting. So then let's drop out of pixel. Let's drop out of top down. Ooh, maybe we wanted to keep it in top down. Maybe, we'll see. Hold on, let's see if we get lucky. Okay, so Eve, Elite Dangerous, I don't want to say Eve, but it's Elite Dangerous. There's a Hyper Meteor. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. More No Man's Sky. Pilot Wings. Okay. Shooter Ultimate. I don't like this at all, but I like the simplicity of that. Like this is really clean. We can be inspired. I mean, granted, that's like a freaking full controller, but we probably want to simplify our controller and be like keyboard to that. But to be frank, it's actually pretty clean. Like, this isn't a bad menu. Sometimes you just get what works, right? And that's okay. Propeller rat. Interesting. Star Fox. See, that's pretty nice. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, it's really well done. It's just not, it doesn't fit our style that we're looking for to like pull from. Then we'll mix it and we'll, I don't know, put in our Affinity Designer and build our own. Because I'm leaning out of pixel art into vector art, because why not? Let's make it harder. Okay, so now we've lost this. We might be okay. We might be able to just jump into it. Let's go top down, and then I'm going to get rid of flying. See if we get a different result set. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, this is giving us everything top down. I think it might be too wide. They might have not had everything. And it doesn't have everything. This is done by one guy, an amazingly patient person who's putting all this in here. That is doing an amazing job. Like, I honestly can't believe they do this at all. I mean, it's really well built. The site is fast, responsive, and so valuable. And we got to ask ourselves, like, what is the style you're looking for? What is your goal? How do you want players to feel traversing your menu? Because your menu, when you first start up, it's your first impression, right? When Balatro loads, and you're like, ooh, I love it. You're already like, okay, I'm interested. Let me know more. But if your menu actively pushes people away, then they're like, probably done. Baldur's Gate, oh my god, I love this game. It was so freaking hard. I remember playing it and like freaking dying so much. This game was so hard. I was young, but like, oh my god. Ooh. What is this game? Besiege? I mean, I've never heard of this game. It looks cool. Is that like, huh? Wish I had a better view of it. But I've really still haven't seen a good, like, simulator. It's not even simulator. I'm trying to think what it would be. Because, like, I'm thinking, let's say it was, we have a really good orange. It's so hard when I don't have a good orange. Like, bright orange. Solid line. God, it's like not bright enough. Sure. And then there's and it's like in caps and why is it not? All right. It's like, but it's like in a pixel art thing, and it's got, you know, trying to explain it. I'm not explaining it well. I know that. And then it's like, oh, I got caps lock on. Play and all your other settings, you know. And then I'm overcooking. I think you get it, where there's just like this, I wouldn't say Tron-like. I would say more, ship training system, like training program, like, oh, I know. Boom. How about super hot? I actually think, like, kind of like super hot. Kinda. Like, the whole game is a simulation in the end. And it's like, well, fourth wall breaking. But time moves only when you move, which is such a cool, like, concept. But it's got this man, I should play this game. And then, like, is it, I think it's not just for VR anymore, or maybe I only watched it in VR, but it's like a simulator, has this feeling of simulator because you got this OmniPy OS, and it's this feeling, and I want that feeling in the game, but it kind of leaned on the futuristic. Like, this is like DOS program simulator, and I'm like, well, what would a DOS simulator program look like 1,000 years into the future, right? Like, what would our what would it look like? How many times will they update the terminal window 2,000 years from now when you're having your system and you're like sitting and locked in? Surely we're not using Windows in 2,000 years, right? Right? So I'm gonna copy it, and I think this goes with it. I think this is actually a huge win. Okay. I think this pairs with this. Actually, I really like this stylization with it. Like, and not just because these colors here match. I just now noticed that these colors match my logo. I think that's hilarious. But also, I wanted to call out that it has been almost an hour, and while the stream started in the red, it got better when I just knocked it down a little bit on the bit rate. We might be out of the woods, and I might be okay. I can't wait to test this later when we stream for longer hours. I'd love to get back to doing like the 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, you know, longer streams, and we could get so much more done. But I do unfortunately have to get up in the morning and do work. And I had a later stream start because of my podcast, which check out Dungeons and Randomness. I am on there. Our episodes are going to be releasing here in November. You can check out the other group that's been running on Frostmourne for a while, and they are pretty awesome. And we will be a co-group that is in the same world. So yeah, but these really, if I can mesh these together, you know, maybe there might be something here. Because it's like, I like this kind of text, but add the like terminal effect with some stylization with this kind of style, like feeling with maybe like a little beat attached to it. That would be kind of cool. We can turn this, like, we can actually look good. Yeah. Well, I wanted to do a test. I did a test. Things look good. I think I'm going to end it here for the night. I know it was really short, but I had to get what I can to make sure I'm hitting my dailies, as it were. But I also wanted to make a little bit of progress. I'm actually really happy with this progress. I'm hoping I can show off some more stuff tomorrow with the art. And see, tomorrow's Wednesday. What do I have going on Wednesday? I have another thing happening. It'll probably be a late stream. It won't be as late as this one. Like it'll probably be in like 10. So like 2 hours ago will be when I start streaming again for tomorrow. And then Thursday will be a normal stream. Maybe. And Friday's Halloween, isn't it? It is. Oh. I don't know. This whole week's gonna be rough because of the whole holiday stuff. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. All you lurkers, hangouts, all of you. I can't wait to make this thing amazing and share it with all of you. As always, stay awesome.